Hey everyone, it's Dr. DeCubellis here, and today I want to talk about something that is so important, especially after an injury, and that is ligaments. I know, you don't really think about ligaments, right? They're there, you hear about them mainly in the knee, especially with people who have sports injuries. You hear about their ACL or MCL being torn or ruptured or sprained. That is not just what ligaments do. Ligaments are throughout your whole body. And where we really start to get issues is in the neck or the low back, especially after car accidents or slips and falls, because of that whiplash type motion. So we're going to look at a model of the low back, and I'm going to kind of show you what happens here real quick. So if we have this model here, this is the front, this is the back, white is the bone, clear is the disc, yellow is nerves. Now when we look at ligaments, we're going to have ligaments that run down the front and then the back right in here. Their job is that as you move like this, they keep all these bones moving together. So see how when I bend this here, this bone is still even with this here. When I bend back, see how the back of the bone is still even? You're not having bones move independently of one another. The problem is with that whiplash, it overstretches ligaments in a very rapid time and sometimes even partially tears them. When they get that partial tearing, they no longer can protect and keep things moving the right way, so we have bones that start moving independently. Sometimes they're already moved out before you even start moving. That's called a spondylolisthesis, and you can look that up, but it basically just means one bone has moved forward or back compared to the bone above or below. Now the real issue becomes as you start moving, these ligaments are unstable, so bones start moving independently, like I said, but if this bone moves forward, look what's going to happen to the spinal cord and these spinal nerves right here. The bone is going to move into there. It's going to compress these nerves, decrease the area for your spinal cord, especially if it's in the neck. In the low back, we don't have the spinal cord down here, but it's going to decrease the area in these places here, put pressure on the nerves. That's going to cause pain and symptoms. It's going to cause the muscles that attach in here to clamp down, and we're going to have muscle spasm and guarding. Now the problem with this is that there's only one way to really diagnose these. That's through motion films, and a lot of doctors do not have these motion films, even ones who say that they treat injuries. We have them in our office. It is the gold standard to look for these things, and it's very important to find these ligament injuries as quickly as possible, because that's going to determine how much improvement we can get and how close to 100% we can get you. Because you can never get to 100% after injury, but we want to get you as close as possible and make sure you heal the best. So that's kind of a quick overview on these ligaments. If you have any questions, or if you think you might have had a ligament injury and you want to get checked out, you can give me a call at 630-435-6461.